Zaytoun, there's a number of projects we do on lots of different levels, specifically for Palestine. But in a nutshell, our role is to support Palestinian farmers by building trade routes and marketplaces for produce coming out of the West Bank and eventually Gaza.
When we put the idea out to UK networks, solidarity networks, environment networks, peace networks, we got a good response from people UK-wide thinking that it's a good idea to buy Palestinian olive oil.
We decided that there was a very important message, which was to teach UK consumers about the importance of Palestine's heritage and its history, in particular its olive oil, and to put a message in a bottle about families, about heritage, and about the land that they live on.
Really, Zaytoun was born because of the will of people over here to get Palestinian products.
After being members of the fair trade movement in Palestine, we have got by this as benefits extra, the premium of fair trade that comes on top of the price.
And we felt that's a good story. And it's very different to handing out a leaflet saying this is an outrage and this is wrong and that's wrong.
At the moment we've been working on a campaign called the Buy Palestinian campaign, where we've been supporting Zaytoun at products, selling them through our local community, our events, through social media and our online platform.
To me, it just means people power. It involves people looking at a situation and wanting to address it and not waiting for that change to come from the top, so they can see something that's not fair. In our case, it was Palestinian farmers making amazing olive oil and having an occupation imposed upon them that meant that they couldn't market their products and that their livelihoods were at risk. And people here wanted to buy a product and decided to do something about that to support farmers in selling their produce.
The social solidarity is really about saying, let's look at the root causes of poverty rather than being just poverty relief. And by this, we're actually saying, well, there's an undeniable reason for this. And so our solidarity isn't about just giving money. Our solidarity is standing firm with the difficulties that cause these problems and standing with them, not in this top-down approach, but really a community talking to a community, and that community has to say, what do you need from us? Rather than just consistent money or aid, what do you need? And the answer invariably is usually action.
Our advice would just be do it, give it a go, put the idea out there, and you'll probably be surprised at the reaction you get from people, because most of us want positive social change, and maybe we feel disempowered, but once the idea is out there and shared, sometimes it does its own thing, and solutions come.
Let's embrace trade justice. I mean, it comes in lots of different phases, and it will address lots of different needs, but it needs to be real, and it needs to be owned by the communities that are impacted by it.
Let's support the Palestinian farmers.
Let's be the solution. We don't need to wait for other people to tell us how to do it.
It also needs to be supported from an approach that celebrates the diversity and the changes and the wonder that those communities have to deliver.
Let's support these workers by giving them dignity and giving them a platform, and also bringing back the human story behind these products.
So let's embrace all these different things and the way they come, and let's know that a lot of good comes, and let those groups that are producing be the ones who teach us how to do it well.